Good morning. Today I'm just doing a little bit of organising, just finding all my pens, putting all my pro markers and little brush pens into little tubs and stuff. And I've got some more tubs in the shed which I'll have to find. Candy floss tubs. Yeah, quite a few. So yeah, I just bought some more of them cheap pencils from Pound Shop. It's the graded ones, so there's like different tones. I thought they was good value for money, like for £1. So got some more of them, so I'll put them away and maybe I want to do like a drawing video where I just use pencils and try and get all the tones and values and things and that, and just try and do a good drawing hopefully. So right now I'm just organising stuff. I need to put all my pencils and ink pens in here and a couple of little paint brushes. Oh, I forgot to wash them. Should look after my brushes a bit more. Oh, there's the pencil pen there. Little pencil sharpener. I don't know. I need to work out a bit more of a better workspace, but I'll get there in the end. It's workable for now, but I'm gonna need to organise stuff and find places to put stencils and other things, and I'll just see what's what. Right now I'm just trying to find some markers that I got a few weeks ago. I was going to do like a video, but I can't seem to find them in this organised chaos. I'll have to have a look. I'll have to dig them out. I've moved them, I've put them somewhere. There's them paintbrush markers. I want to do a video with them, like a cheap art material one, but do hopefully a good piece of artwork with them. I might just have to do that one and find the other markers later on. So a package arrived today, and I think it's the paper that I ordered, so I'm just going to check to make sure it isn't creased to fuck. Whoa, looks alright actually, well packaged actually in that bubble wrap envelope. So hopefully, there's 50 sheets there, 300 GSM, sorry. Yeah, I bought some of this before, but I only bought the 25 pack, but if I would have bought this one, then it would have only been like, I think £1.50 more. So I bought this on eBay for £8.50, I think, something like that. But there's all sorts of deals and stuff, so I'm just going to take a look just to check. If I'm right, it's like this really thick card, almost like bristle board, and this is one sheet, and it's really thick. If I can compare it to the bristle board, I'll just compare a sheet. It is that thick. In fact, the card is even thicker, so I can't wait to draw some really good illustrations on this paper, and yeah, should be fun. So this is just something that I did for an upcoming video. It's one of the paint challenges, you know, the cheap art materials challenge. I used these cheap paint brush markers, you know, to draw this, and it turned out quite good. So that video, which will be coming out on Saturday, hopefully when I edit and upload it, I just thought I'd show you a quick preview of it. What to expect. It'll be a time-lapse video, so I'll be like talking over it instead of music, so we'll see how it goes. So this is one that I started a while ago, and I just left basically, but I think I just got to get on with these and just finish, what I started really. So I'm gonna just do bits and stuff of, unfinished artwork and just get stuff out there. I think that's the main focus for these vlogs. Instead of starting something new, so I'm gonna try and sort of test the format of these vlogs by just trying to finish a lot of this old stuff off, and maybe when I've done that I can start some new stuff, because I think I'm just sort of like in limbo at the moment, where I'm not really doing much. I'm just creating new ideas and stuff and then not finishing stuff. So I think if I just concentrate on doing this, then I'll get stuff finished. Yeah, so that's the idea. So I think in the background of here I want some more like maybe like green colours. I'm just gonna got like Prismacolor coloured pencils. I'm just gonna add some little bits of green here and there. I want the little border around the edge. You can see that I've just missed the edge there, but I'll try and add a bit more as I'm going along. Just green colours, and I'll mix in with lighter greens and maybe some yellows, and then maybe in the background I'll do some distant like trees. I don't want to do too many trees here and there, just done a few there and one large one at the side, just to show that it is like in a forest or something. So just zoomed in slightly just to show you the detail that I'm working on. So when I just, like I said, just lay down some green colour here, and then, but I don't want to like colour really hard with a pencil, because it'll be hard to colour over with any pro markers or anything like that if I wanted to use that. So yeah, I like the looks of this one. I just gotta finish stuff. that's all I've got to do. Get some yellow maybe over there and go over it slightly. See a faint bit of yellow there. And if I wanted to, I could just add maybe some grey, a little grey tone, just help smooth it out. I don't know if you can see that, it's turned it like a lighter green. It's a good way of working, really. I found it quite good. You go over it and it smooths it out a little bit. So if I pressed real hard, you probably wouldn't be able to do that, because it leaves like a waxy sort of coat in there. And I just like to blend, the colours out really. So you can't see like any of the white bits, when you colour with crayon lightly you can see a lot of the paper. But when you do that, it sort of blends it. And that's the effect I was looking for really. Yeah, and I can do a bit more on that side. Maybe add a bit of yellow. that green and just blend it with this light grey. And any of the pencil work that I've put on there, just go over that. And I can keep doing that in layers, you know, as I go along. But yeah, I want to finish this. This is like a grey top. I've got to build up the grey tones on that, and still keep a bit of the blue there, because the blue is like it's like a faded denim colour. That's really what I want to achieve with that bit. So I'm just drawing in a few more thinner, like little bits of trees in the background, and any now that like fall in between the spaces, I'll add with coloured pencils and things, no ink, just to show that they're faded in the background. And yeah, so yeah, I've just slightly coloured a bit of there with yellow pencil on, you know, the brighter side, and that's obviously the darker side, you know, of the trees. Even though I've done some shading on that side, I don't know why I did that. I can highlight that out and change that. But yeah, bits of grass there that'll fade into the floor where that colour sort of ends, or it might carry on up there somewhere. And yeah, I was going to do some like dark sky, like nighttime sky, but I don't think I'll have space to do that right at the top there, so I think I'll leave it and just try and colour it like I have been. So it's always a long process. I think that's why I get bored with these illustrations, but then other artists do it, so I just gotta get on with it. But yeah, I could draw more of these Walking Dead's images, but I think it's best if I just finish this one before I start another one. So I've spent a good hour on this now. I've added like a real pale yellow with this, just going over it lightly over the skin, just to like just to go over them grey tones really, because the grey tones aren't really making the skin colour, it's the colours that I'm layering over the top. I've also added some purple type colour there, which I'm going to go over with red, and I've got like a little white prism colour, but it's real tiny. I have to get some more. So these are the ones I've been using more, and also the red, that one's a tiny one as well, which I've been using for the blood, just to like, you know, go over certain areas. There's like a real gummy area there which I want to make a little feature of when I maybe just go over some more areas with the red. It's about just layering the colours instead of just going in and just scrubbing in the colour. It's not what it's about really, especially with this type of drawing. I want it to be as detailed as possible, and also on here I've like added more grey bits which you can't really see in this light, and I've added like the yellow over the top, a real thin layer, so it'll help bring it all together once I start laying in maybe some other little colours here and there. I'll just see how it goes, but I'm enjoying just spending time on one illustration and trying to finish it. I don't know if I'll finish it tonight, but it doesn't look like there's lots to do, but I just want to get it right, so yeah, I'll do a bit more, see how it goes. Well, I've just been digging through some old bits of artwork that I've forgotten about. You know, it's always a problem. I've done artwork and stuff, and I've always meant to finish things off, but I never have. There's this weird skull one. It's like a black type skull thing. The eyes was a bit cartoony. I think that's what put me off finishing it off, but yeah, little drawings like that. And there's this one, bit odd. Looks like well, don't know, make up your own mind for that. But I like the design though of that. Just a little sketch, little sketches that you forget about you've done, and you took them away for a bit, and then you sort of not finish them, or if they are finished, then I don't really do much with them. This one was like with Prismacolor pencils. Did that a couple of years ago, a few years ago I think. I probably did show you on the some kind of video a couple of years ago, but there was going to be like art prints, but I never got around to finishing them. This was like a zombie head I sketched. Big gash or cut right down this, the middle of the head and the side of the face there. Just something, the ears just like all rotted off, and I never got around to finishing that one or even inking that one. A little skull drawing. I probably have shown you these, some of these, I don't really know, but anyway, just trying to find stuff to show you, and in between doing that Walking Dead zombie. God, I can't talk properly, I'm not tired. Smoke coming out of the skull. I quite like that one. I would like to finish that one off, so I'll put that one aside. It was just a daft demonic woman, but it looks like she's got a beard if you look from a distance, and you look close like it's demon teeth. Just a quick ink sketch that one was. Another demonic thing with a sewn up eye, something like that. But I never finished it. I just sometimes I lose interest in an idea, or often is the case I move on to the next drawing and don't end up finishing it off. So I'll put that one aside as well, because that one's to be finished. This was, I think I was playing the old Doom game, the classic one, not the new one, because I ain't even got a PlayStation 4. I don't do much gaming, but when I was younger I used to go on Doom 64, and that's sort of like the spider thing, but I didn't want to put any like mechanical legs or anything on it, or like you remember the spiders that shoot the plasma at you or whatever. Classic game. I used to love that game as well. Don't know whatever happened to it. Yeah, but I never finished that off either. This was a little concept that I've kept. I don't know if you can barely see it. It's like a skeleton, and it's like tied to a tree trunk. I was gonna do like a like swampy background, if I remember, but I just never got around to it. But I still kept the sketch to maybe like do sometime. I don't know, but I'll put that one aside as well. Got lots of sketches to put aside. There's this one like a demon. It was going to be like all on chains or like meat hooks, I think. It's like a demon vampire, but it's like burning. I think it's in the sun or something. That's what it was going to be, and I had all the entrails and things. I like the way that I inked all that, and even the head, but I never got around to finishing it off. But yeah, I'd like to finish that, so I'll put that one aside. I think I did a video of this. It was supposed to be inspired by the Thing head, right at the end when it's got like the head of that character. I can't remember his name now, and then the demon like alien thing. Even though I've got demons on the mind, but it wasn't a demon, it's like alien. Yeah, I just did the head of that. I'm sure I did a drawing video on YouTube with that one, but again I never finished it off. Still got a bit of the shading to do. But that was until I learned about using grey tone markers as a base to work on top of, because it really is effective, and that's what I've done with that Walking Dead artwork earlier on. Just a couple of skulls on fire, a demon type skull. Nothing fantastic there, so I'll put that one over that way. This was going to be a quick colouring page, but then I just decided, I don't know, it looked a bit too simplistic, so I might just make that into a upper illustration maybe, and maybe trim the top off, just make it as a small drawing and just see. I think this was going to be a colouring page, but I never got around to finishing it off, or I just realised there wasn't really much to it. It's supposed to be like a monster breaking out the ground and a few rocks and stuff, but I don't know if I lost interest or I decided to do something else. This was going to be another colouring page, just an idea. Still the tentacle themes, which I always draw all the time. But yeah, I could possibly save that, I don't know. I've just got that many ideas, I can't ever settle on things. This was going to be a Halloween colouring page as well. Well, probably still will be. I just need to finish some more flames off there and demonic tentacles coming out of it and whatever else I can fit in between. Just try and find lots to colour, you know, make a good colouring page. This was another colouring page, but I never finished it. I think I sort of messed up somewhere. It wasn't supposed to be symmetrical because I did the clawed hand things a bit different, but I think the sides I was going to try and make them exactly the same, but they didn't turn out, and then I just moved on to the next drawing, to be honest. Never finished it. And this was another one, probably another colouring page, loads of eyeballs and stuff, but I think I messed up on that one, so I didn't really finish it. The front of the head looks sort of like Freddy Krueger, Robert Englund a bit. That was the only thing I liked about it. So a couple of drawings, yeah. So I'll just put that aside just for a minute or two. Now this is just a quick sketch of a demon skull that I wanted to draw, but sort of a thought for the day. I've seen some other professional, I'd say professional artists because they are professional. In particular, there's one artist called Christopher Lovell who does these amazing drawings and really detailed stuff, and there's a lot of sort of visual interest in his drawings and artwork that I've noticed, and I'd like to try and draw something you know, that's sort of like built on a central theme. So like he's done some really good artwork. I think recently he did this cyborg thing, and it had like an old retro Nintendo controller inbuilt in its head, and it had all these little details like wires and everything. It was, you know, it was fantastic. It must have took some thinking out and stuff. So I was thinking about trying to do a drawing. I don't know, I'll probably test that, you know, this out, and where I build on it maybe, I don't know, try and do like swirly stuff and all around it and just add lots of stuff to it. I don't know. That's the trouble. I like drawing stuff, but my artwork, it seems like it's a bit organic, you know. I like drawing fleshy stuff and stuff like that, but when it comes to details and stuff, it's a bit difficult trying to work out if I can draw certain types of stuff. I mean, basically it might need more planning with, you know, the pencil stage or stuff like that. But I'd like to have a drawing with lots of detail and stuff that I can add. Say like this skull, it's like that could be a helmet, but then I want all the, just imagine all the carvings and stuff, like or it's like a metal helmet and it's got all these engravings on it that are all planned out and everything. I'd just like to do a really detailed drawing like that, and then expand upon it, maybe where there's weapons behind it or something, or I don't know. I just found all that highly detailed drawing just fascinating, really. And trying to stuff as much as you can into a drawing. That's what I tried to do with that undead drawing, you know, the I think I called it King of the Undead or something. It was like a grey tone and it was stood like on a side. I tried to add lots of little bits, but even then I was happy with it, but I wanted to draw more stuff, you know, like I don't know, I can't explain myself really. What's the point of that? Yeah, so maybe, I don't know, out of the eye someone's put like a little medallion or something, or there's other little bits of detail. Maybe nails in the skull. I don't know. I think it's just worth trying to sketch and just seeing, you know, what I could possibly add to something simple, but then you add in all the stuff around it. I don't know, I'll just have to sketch some ideas and then probably explain what I was actually on about. I don't know what I was on about. I hope I came across, you know, clear, sort of. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so I'd like to do some kind of drawings like that look more professional. Not to say some of these don't, but they need more work, more layers and stuff. But yeah, I'm liking this one. But then sometimes trying to work on something for long periods of time, I just can't do it for some reason. I think that's why I don't end up finishing stuff, and that's going to be a problem if I can't do that. A bit daft, but well. Anyway, so yeah, what we're going to do, I've got a video hopefully coming up tomorrow, but then I don't know if I'm going to get to do it because I'll be going in town tomorrow, a bit busy, just chilling out really tomorrow because it'll be Saturday. So yeah, I might just leave this vlog for now, and I hope you enjoyed this. Sort of getting there with that. So that's hopefully nearly one more illustration done. I can get them scanned. I've got a few other line drawings done, but I'll have to show you them possibly Sunday. And yeah, so I'll leave it there, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Cheers now.